Boop, 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 boop. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to be working on standing poses, quads and hamstrings. So if you've taken my public class before, this will be very familiar to you. And today you'll need some props. You'll need blocks, 2 blocks, or really heavy books, thick books, maybe dictionaries, or if you're hoarding a bunch of toilet paper, actually that's probably too soft. Don't use that. So 2 blocks, maybe a blanket if you want something underneath your knees, or a little cuddle at the end for your shavasana. Cool, let's get started. So you're gonna sit on your block, face this way, like so, in a supported virasana. So you wanna sit with the block underneath your hips, and hopefully you guys did a warm-up before watching this video, either your own warm-up or one of the warm-ups that I have on my channel. So squeeze your props with your inner ankles to activate those inner thighs. Press down into the tops of your feet, particularly into that big toe knuckle of your foot. Squeeze your knees towards each other and then sit up tall. So you're stacking your shoulders on top of your hips and then your head directly on top of your shoulders. So there's this line that's going from top to bottom here, or from top to bottom rather. And in your tall seat, keep your lower half grounded. Engage your core, so lift your pelvic floor muscle, that sensation of cutting off the flow of urine mid-flow. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. And inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky, and you're going to catch your right wrist with your left index and thumb fingers here. So inhale to reach your fingers up towards the sky, and then exhale, you're going to lean off to the left here. So as you do that, squeeze your block or your props with your inner ankles here. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lower your arms down towards the floor. Switching arms here, switching the clasp. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Grab your left wrist with your right index and thumb finger. Reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, lean over to your right. So you're getting a nice stretch in the left side of your body here. And as you're squeezing your prop, you're pressing down and grounding your body. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to release your arms back to your sides. I'll shift here. We're going to do that one more time, and I'll show you a frontal view. So squeeze your props. Inhale, reach your arms up with your right peace fingers or index and thumb. Grab your left wrist here. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to the center, and exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, grab your right wrist with your right index and thumb, reach up, and exhale, side bend to the left. So you're reaching from your fingertips all the way down to your right hip bone here, or that sit bone. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to release your arms back to the sides. Cool. So move your props off to the side. Come into your downward facing dog. And I'm not going to assume this is your first downward facing dog, since I'm assuming you warmed up. So from downward facing dog, we're going to go right into it. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. And keep your hips squared towards the floor. So your right hip isn't lifting up and it's not dropping down towards the floor. So it's somewhere right in the middle. You're pressing down into your hands here. You're pressing down into your left foot, and you're pressing your right heel into an imaginary wall here. So bend your right knee and bring your right heel to your butt cheek, kind of like you're trying to do a hamstring curl or a heel hook if you're a climber. Inhale, bring your right knee all the way to your right nostril, plug your nose. Exhale, extend it all the way back. And as you do that, kick your right heel into the sky here. One more time. Inhale, bring your right knee all the way to your right nostril. Exhale, kick that right heel into the sky. Inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands as slowly as you can. And come up to your fingertips here. Maybe you need your props. You can place your props right next to you. And make sure your feet are hip width distance. So you're not walking on a tightrope or a slack line here. And press down into your feet, then drag your feet towards each other like you're trying not to do the splits here. Press down into those feet. Spread those toes on both sides here. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips. Make sure your right knee stacked on top of that right ankle. And so as you lift up, it's easy to dump into that left heel here. So lift your heel up, stack the heel on top of your toes here, and then sink a little deeper into that right knee here. Nice, you guys. Pull your belly button in. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Keep your stance here. Your legs are super strong, even if you haven't practiced or exercised in a very long time. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, cactus your arms out to the sides. Maybe lift your chest up towards the sky here. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. And then exhale, cactus the arms down to the sides. Inhale, exhale. One last time, inhale, and exhale. Nice, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, plant your hands back down towards the floor and step your right foot back. Same side here. So lift your right leg back up towards the sky, hips squared towards the floor, and then inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Once again, make sure your feet are hip width distance here. So going right into it, squeeze those legs in, press down, inhale, rise up, full expression of a crescent warrior. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, fold forward. Squeeze those arms in towards your chest here. Keep your spine long and tall. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, lower halfway down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then exhale, plant your palms down. So with your left hand underneath your shoulders, reach your right arm up towards the sky and come into a little twist here. And so lift up high onto the left toes here. Scoop your right hip back towards the center line. Press down into your left palm. Reach through your right fingertips. Take a full breath in. And exhale, place your palm down and step back to downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Square those hips. So really get a stretch into your left hamstring here. Pull your belly button in. Bend your left knee. Inhale, bring your left knee all the way to your left nostril. Plug your nose. Exhale, kick it all the way back. One more just like that. Inhale, left knee to your left nostril. Exhale, take it all the way back. And inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Widen your stance so you're not on that slack line. And grab your props if you need to. Press down, squeeze your legs in so your hips are squared towards the front edge of your mat. Then inhale, hands to your hips. So once again, if your heel looks like that, if it's reaching down towards the ground, lift it up. Give yourself some space here. Untuck your tailbone and sink deeper into your left knee. Stack that knee on top of your ankle. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, bend and cactus your arms to the sides. As you do that, pull your belly button in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms to the sides. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms back up. And exhale, plant your palms down. Step back to downward facing dog. Same side, left leg. Inhale to lift your left leg back up. So once again, press that right heel down. Kick your left heel into the sky. And step your left foot forward between your hands. And scissor your legs. Set your foundation. Inhale, rise up, crescent warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze your arms into your ribs and lower halfway down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower halfway. So you're broadening through your chest, squeezing your shoulders back, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach back up, and exhale, plant your right hand down. Lift your left arm up towards the sky. So lift up high onto the ball of your right toes. Scoop your left hip back towards the midline of your mat. And then reach from fingertip to fingertip here. Pull your belly button in. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, plant your palm down. Step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Lower your knees down or lower all the way down through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, right side, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Kick that heel into the sky and kick your left heel into the floor. Inhale, bend your right knee, bring it all the way to your nostril, and step your right foot between your hands. This time, grab your blocks. Lower your left knee down to the floor, point your left foot, and push your hips back until your hips are on top of your left knee here. You can roll up onto the highest setting of your blocks, maybe to the middle setting or lower setting. If you don't need your blocks, don't even worry about it. So, hi mouse. And inhale, squeeze those legs towards each other. Reach both arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, grab your blocks. Shift your hips back. And as you shift, lower your hips down towards your left heel. And then straighten your legs. So if you need to, you can adjust your blocks however much you need to. So let's do that again. Grab your blocks. Place them from your right foot. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, grab your blocks, shift your hips back, lift your toes up, and sit back as far as you can. Inhale, come forward. And reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, grab your blocks, shift your hips back, and sit back as far as you can. Inhale, come forward. Move your blocks off to the side. Reach both arms up. And exhale, plant your palms, tuck your toes, lift your left knee, and step back, three-legged dog. And kick that right heel back into the sky. And once again, inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. This time, keep that left knee lifted. Grab your blocks, frame your right foot. And inhale, come back to your crescent warrior. Reach up through your fingertips. So find your strong crescent warrior stance here. And inhale, exhale, plant your palms down to your blocks. Lift your hips, pull that leg straight and press down. Find your tall, long spine here from your tailbone all the way out through the top of your head. And keep lifted high on that left foot. So the lower your left heel is, the less space you have to move, to bring your right hip back. So lift that left heel up. Scoop your right cheek down and under. And press down into all four limbs here. Inhale, lengthen halfway, find a simulation of your cow spine, and then exhale, fold forward. And imagine leading with your chest rather than your face. So inhale to lengthen, long, tall spine. Exhale, lower halfway, long, tall spine. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Last thing here, exhale, lift your foot and flex it back towards your face. Nice, guys. Inhale, plant your right foot down, bend your right knee, move your props to the side. One last crescent warrior. Inhale to reach up, exhale to plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Side 2. Inhale, lift your left leg back up towards the sky. Inhale, bend your left knee, bring it in towards your nose, and then step your left foot forward between your hands. Bend your left knee. Place it down to the floor, tuck your right toes, or point your right toes. Grab your blocks. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to grab your blocks, to pull your left hip back and sit back as far as you can. And flex those toes. Keep those toes active here. Inhale, come forward, plant your blocks, reach your arms up. Exhale, same thing. Pull your hips back, move your blocks back, and sit back as far as you can. Inhale, come forward, reach your arms up. And exhale, grab your blocks, pull your hips back. Nice, guys. Inhale, plant that foot, reach both arms up, and then exhale, plant your palms, tuck your right toes, lift that knee, and step back through three-legged dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Find that crescent warrior foundation and inhale to rise up. Exhale, fold forward, grab your blocks, pull your left hip back. So find that sturdy stance where you can still stretch and you can still breathe. It's a balance here. So stay high on the ball of that right foot, really press down into that right big toe. Inhale to lengthen, simulate your cow spine. So you're lifting your tailbone, engaging your belly while still finding that length through the top of your head. And then exhale, lead with your chest. So your spine is still long and tall. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Last one with the little addition. Inhale. And exhale, fold in, lift your toes, and see if you can kiss your toe. That's gross. Inhale, plant your left foot. Bend your left knee, move your blocks to the side. One final crescent warrior. Inhale to rise up. And exhale to plant your palms. Step back to your downward facing dog. And a little bit of core work here and unusual leg strength. So lift your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee. Keep your right leg bent here. And inhale, bring your right knee to your right nostril. And then lower your shin down towards the floor. So plant the top of your right foot down. Lower your left knee. Plant the top of your left knee down. You might need to walk your left leg back a little bit. And come up onto your fingertips here. Maybe you need to widen your stance to find a little bit of that balance. So press down into your right leg and left leg. It's a little bit of a scissoring action here as well as pressing down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, reach your arms down. So keep that balance, find that stability here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your arms down. One more. Inhale. Exhale, release your palms. Slowly walk your fingertips forward. Tuck your toes and see if you can come out the way you came. So squeeze your right heel in towards your butt cheek. Lift and pull your belly in. And then exhale, three-legged dog. Lower your right leg. Side 2, lift your left leg up, bend that left knee. So really hard press your heel towards your butt cheek. Inhale, bring your left knee all the way to your left nostril, and then lower your left shin down. Adjust accordingly, so maybe your legs need to be a little bit wider, like hip width distance. Walk your right leg back, come onto your fingertips here, squeeze that left leg back and your right leg forward, kind of like an active pigeon here. So pull your belly button in, untuck your tailbone. Inhale to reach both arms up, and exhale to release your arms down. 2 more rounds. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release your fingertips down. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your right toes. And then see if you can press up. Bring that knee back into your chest. And then exhale to three-legged dog. And lower your left leg down. And from here, begin to walk your feet forward towards the center of your mat. Take your feet wide, maybe mat width distance or outer hip width distance. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Maybe use blocks if you need to, if your hamstrings are tighter. And inhale here, lengthen your spine. Squeeze those legs in, so lift the inner arches of your feet off the floor. And then exhale, fold forward. Let's do that a couple times. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, fold in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And this time, move your blocks off to the side. If you're still having trouble touching the floor, you can put a bend in your knees here. And I want you guys to clasp your arms. So grab elbows to hands, hands to elbows. And then just kind of allow yourself to sway here. You can sway from left to right and even from front to back. Shifting the weight into your toes and then into your heels and then to the outer edges of your feet and into the inner edges of your feet. And switch the clasp of your elbows. And you can do the same, shifting from left to right and then from front to back. And this time, shake your head, no. And then nod your head, yes. And just kind of allow your head to do a little pendulum action here. And place your palms back down towards the floor or grab your props. And inhale to lengthen halfway. And then exhale, bend your knees. And get your hips just as high as your knees here. So you're in a deep squat here. You can rest your chest on top of your thighs here, but engage your belly. So lift your belly button up away from the thighs and from the floor. Reach your right arm forward and then reach your left arm forward. Imagine you have a partner here that's pulling your arms that way, but you're trying to sit all the way back down. And plug those shoulder bones back in. Take a full deep breath in here. And exhale, sink your hips all the way down towards the floor or as far as you can. Let's do that one more time. Inhale to lift your hips up as high as your knees. Reach your fingertips forward. And then exhale, lower your hips all the way down. And slowly place your hips down to the floor. Reach your legs forward. And take your feet about mat width distance. And you can shift from side to side here and find the strength of your pose. So find the strength of your Dandasana, your staff pose. Press down into your heels, press down into the backs of your legs, and then into your sit bones. If you need to, you can place your fingertips behind you here so you can lift up and broaden through the front side of your body. And take a deep breath, reach your arms forward. And then exhale, round your lower spine here. Keep pressing your heels down into the floor, reaching your fingertips forward. Slowly, ever so slowly, begin to lower down to your back. And maybe you can press one vertebrae down into the floor, or maybe you just plop. Once you get down to the floor, bend your knees. place your feet flat on the floor. And brush the backs of your heels with your fingertips here, so that your heels are closer towards your butt rather than further. And press your palms down into the floor. Lightly tuck your shoulder blades underneath your back here. Take a deep breath in to inhale, lift your hips up. And once again, rather than tucking the tailbone, see if you can soften the grip on your butt. So if you need to palpate, you can palpate to make sure that you're not clenching your butthole so tightly. You can press down into your palms as well as into your feet here. And tuck your chin in towards your chest. Press the back of your head into the floor. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. One more breath in. And exhale, release your hips down towards the floor. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift your hips up, drag your heels towards your upper body here. And do a double check. Once again, make sure you're not clenching your butthole. Full breath in, full breath out. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release your hips down to the floor. And with your knees bent, extend your right leg up towards the sky. So imagine you're trying to hold the ceiling up with your right foot. And interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. So everything stays the same. The only thing that changed was the right leg straightening up towards the sky. And flex your toes back down towards your face here. And really imagine trying to press that foot into the floor, just like you would if you were standing. And from here, take a deep breath in, and then a deep breath out. Inhale. Bring your right thigh a little closer towards your face, and at the same time, press that thigh back into your hands. Equal and opposite reaction. Inhale here, and exhale here. For those of you who want to go a little bit deeper, walk your hands up towards your calf, maybe towards the bottom of your foot. And inhale here, lift your chest. Bring your chest and your face a little closer towards your knee. Same equal and opposite reaction here. So you're pressing the leg into your hands and pulling the leg closer with your hands. Take one more full breath in. And then exhale, slowly release the grip on your leg. Bend your right knee, place the sole of your foot flat. Extend your left leg up towards the sky. Let's start with the thighs, or the hands behind our thighs. So take a deep breath in. Allow your legs to settle back into their sockets here. Keep those toes engaged. So you're pressing your left leg into your hands and pulling the leg closer. Take a breath in and a breath out. Walk your hands up towards your calf. Maybe grab the outer and inner edges of your feet. Inhale. Lift your head, shoulder blades, and chest towards your left leg here. Take a full breath in. And exhale. Bring the thigh and the chest closer. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Release your left leg. Bend your left knee. And then from here, tee your arms out to the sides. And so with your arms out to the sides, you can face your palms down for some internal rotation or palms up for external rotation. If you don't know the difference, just do what feels good to you. Cross your right knee on top of your left knee and lightly squeeze your knees in towards each other. Press down into your right hand here. Ground the shoulder and the elbow down as you take your knees over to the left. So it's more important here that your right shoulder stays down to the floor than it is for your knees to touch the floor. So if your right shoulder comes off the floor, see if you can pull it back. Maybe your knees lift off the floor, and that's okay. You can take your gaze over and beyond your right fingertips here. And as you go into these gentle twists, slowly begin to wind your practice down. And begin to wind your mental activity down as well. Inhale, come back to the center and switch the cross of your legs, so left on top of right. This time root your left hand down, left elbow and shoulder down as you take your knees to the right. A blessing from the Mousy God. And when you're ready, come back to the center. Uncross your knees. Bring both knees into your chest. And then wrap your arms around your shins. And make yourself as small as possible. SMOL. You can rock from side to side. Massage your spine against the floor. You can release your head down to the floor and lengthen from the tailbone all the way to the base of your head. And if you'd like, you can take a happy baby pose or a variation of happy baby. And you can start to shift into Shavasana. Or you can end the video right here. So that was my video segment for hamstrings. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is something that you would like to see more of, please let me know by subscribing to my channel, maybe leaving a comment below, and or following me on Instagram, and just generally letting me know what you'd like to see, or if this is crap or whatever. I take all kinds of criticism and feedback. So thanks. Bye.